Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I had nothing planned for today. I had no idea that I was going to start filming, but I actually just got a really exciting package in the mail that I've already went ahead and opened up, but I'm going to show you what it is. Part of my channel to consist of unboxings and hauls and just kind of things that I get on in my everyday life. I am such an impulsive shopper. I do not care. Every time I leave my house, I always spend money, even if it's on things that are not completely necessary, things that I might just like in the moment. I have a really bad habit of spending money. It's become a big issue. I've definitely been working on saving, but sometimes there are a lot of things that I feel like I absolutely need to get, even though it's just they're completely unnecessary, they're pointless. But it's for the fun of it. I feel like life's short. It's always important to have fun. You're not taking your money with you to the grave, so enjoy it while you have it. Enjoy it while you're healthy enough to continue to work for your money. Because, again, I'd rather live happy and broke than rich and regretful. Okay? So, this is the first purchase that I've made this year. Of course, I've made like small little purchases, but this is like the actual first purchase that I would consider impulsive. But it's actually, we're talking about good impulsive here when it comes to what I got. So I have been a huge fan of KATSEYE for like the last 2 months. I recently started getting into them. I've been listening to their music, getting to know every member on social media. I watched the docuseries that came out on Netflix, and I am just a huge fan. I grew up on girl groups and pop music, R&B music. I grew up on listening to my music on the radio. That's the only like form of music I had growing up until I ended up getting a CD player and I listened to all my CDs. I still love collecting CDs. I have a bunch of CDs and that's exactly what I bought. So this is the Cat's Eye little EP kind of like album thing. So it's like a little pack here. This is for their first EP, Soft is Strong, or abbreviated as SIS. This is what this looks like. So this is the first one. I actually got both EPs. I got Beautiful Chaos and Soft is Strong. This is what they look like. They just came in today. Got it from work early today, and I was kind of expecting to wait for them all day until they got delivered, but they actually ended up getting delivered before I got off from work, so this was really exciting. So I didn't expect to buy the albums at all. It was kind of more, again, of that impulsive decision to do so. I was actually watching the documentary and listening to the music, and I decided to check out their website. Saw that they had the albums still available. I was always honestly expecting these to be sold out because I hadn't seen them at my local like Target or Walmart, and to my surprise, they were available on their website. So it was like so quick, didn't even think about it, didn't even have time to process it, just added to cart, hit confirm purchase, and now they're here. Okay, so this is what they look like. It's gonna glare a little bit because my ring light is like super bright, but if I turn it down any less, you're not gonna be able to see me. So yeah, so we'll start off with the first EP. This is what this looks like. This is like the top part. It's cut in half because they do have I guess like different versions of the album that you can, or of the EP that you can purchase. This is the strong version. You can also purchase the soft version, which is I think a little more pink toned. The theme is completely different as well for both EPs. Different versions, different themes, different content, different photo shoots, campaign shoots, promo shoots. They make it really fun and they make you actually want to purchase the physical CD. So this is what this looks like. The first thing you're gonna notice here is this little lenticular card. I think that's what they're called. It's a holographic card, which you can actually slide on the top, just like that. Comes out from the back. There's like a little sleeve kind of holding it in place right here. But this is what that looks like. So this is this little holographic card. Has all of the members in like a porcelain doll form. I think this is one of the photos that they used for promo. I think it was the cover art for the or the single cover art for Touch. So So that's that. That's what that looks like on the inside. What fell out of the album is actually all that nice little bonus content you get when you purchase the album. I think depending on what version you get, this is what really changes, and the pictures as well in the book changes. So I personally think it's worth buying both versions if you're like a CD collector like I am, or if you're just a really big fan. I would recommend buying both versions. I could only get my hands on the strong version. I'm gonna get the soft version soon, so I'll be probably making another video on that because I also want to get the second version, which I think is the chaos or chaotic version, for this one, because I think this is the beautiful one. I could be wrong, but yeah. I also haven't recorded a video in a really long time, and I didn't know what to record. I just so happened to have gotten these packages today, so I figured, okay, why not whip out the camera? So if I'm a little awkward, I'm sorry. So this is what the envelope looks like. This is what has all the bonus content in. It's like this nice little neon green color. Everything is very cohesive when it comes to the color scheme, which is really nice. It just makes it more pleasing to look at. It just says KATSEYE. So you actually do get a lot of things in there. Aside from the book and the CD itself, you get this little nice poster, this glossy poster, with all 6 members of KATSEYE in it. You can barely see because of that glare. There you go. With like some porcelain figures on the side. So you get this little poster here. Like put everything inside this in this eye. So you get that. The second thing you get are these stickers here. It's a sticker pack. Basically get, they're like dream charms, the name of the EP. You get some song titles. You just get KATSEYE on there. It's their logo. You get the porcelain dolls again. They're at the bottom. Just a nice little fun sticker pack. So then after that, you get this right here. So this is the Dream Charm keyrings. So basically every member has like a dream charm that represents them. It's kind of like their symbol that they'll be using like throughout their music, their promo, just kind of something to have individually within the group. And so you get one of each, you get all 6. And they are basically like these little construction paper, like kind of cardboard, really light cardboard cutouts of their charms, which you can actually take and put in your key rings and have like as a keychain. It has that little hole. I don't know if you can see it. Again, the ring light is really bad. Or the lighting is bad, I should say. I don't know if you can see it, but it just has this little hole there so you can pop one of these out, stick it into your keyring, and just kind of have as a keychain of your bias, or have all 6. Who knows? Okay. And then of course, so in this little black sleeve here, nice little quality, you get, my voice is like crazy. You get the actual CD itself of the EP. It's all like this like nice little green with the purple logo. Again, everything is really cohesive with the colors, which is really nice. You then get another black smaller sleeve, which is actually like a little envelope here. And this is where you get, I believe it's the photo cards. So these are the photo cards that you get. You get one for each song. So it has like the title track on this side, and then on the back when you flip it over, it just has all the lyrics. So this is like Tonight I Might. You get I'm Pretty, My Way. You get Touch, and then you get Debut. So the 5 songs off the EP. This is what you get. That's what they look like. They all had to have different like designs, different fonts. You then get photo cards of the members. So mine was a store exclusive on their website, and I think if I remember correctly, fans were saying that if you get the store exclusive, you end up getting 2 extra photo cards than if you were to just grab like the standard version. I could be wrong. I don't know if this was just specifically for their first EP, but these are who I got. or this is what I got. So I got 4 of them. Has their it says KATSEYE, has their dream charm on the back, and then it has like their name here at the front. So I got, for the first one, this is Yoonchae. Hers is like that little seashell, that conch shell. I got Laura, another one of Laura, and then I got Manon. So then I got here. So that is what comes in the little black sleeve. The next thing you get is this little postcard right here, and it has all the members on it, and this is just kind of like a little group shot. You can see right there. It just says KATSEYE on the back. I want to say they're like postcard type. They're like 4x6 portraits of the members. So this is just, it has that little like motto that's like on the front right there, like those inspirational messages. That has those on top. Every member has like a different colored background, has like KATSEYE and their logo on it, and then when you flip it over, you actually have them on there. So you have Sophia, Megan, Manon, you have Laura, Daniela, and Yoonchae. Yeah, Yoonchae. And that's just what those look like. So that is what comes in this little envelope here. Everything is just like a really nice, very like rough, not rough, sorry, it's like a very smooth, like textured quality. It's actually really, really nice. So then going on to the book, this is the book here. I showed the card already in the beginning, but you just open it up, and I'm just gonna kind of skim through it. You just have a bunch of pages. Let me see if I can show you this way. So this is what it looks like. I'll just try to skim through it. So you have like different promo shoots, you have like pages dedicated to the songs, and I think they're like lyrics and different like song credits, solo shots of the artist up close, close-ups. You got like, I think these are the pages that explain which dream charm represents what member and what they stand for. So the next one was this one. So again, I got Beautiful Chaos, which is their most recent EP. This is the beautiful version, I believe. It is the store, like their website exclusive. Same with this one. This one was also like a website, their website exclusive, which I think is why I got those extra 2 photo cards, because I kept seeing videos of people saying they only got 2 per album. I ended up getting 4, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay. So this one, right off the bat, I mean, they both feel like really, really great quality. Like, you definitely, I mean, they're not expensive in my opinion, but you definitely do get, I feel like, your money's worth and then some. Like, it's really, for those of you that have it, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just like the pop out like texture, like you can feel the texture in like the letters. Certain little details will definitely, like, you can't really see it here, but when you're looking at it in person, it has like kind of like stamped on top of this portrait. It has their logo stamped, and you can feel like the logo kind of like outline of this shape as you're rubbing your hand through the picture. But yeah, just little things like that I feel like really stand out, especially because I have yet to see other artists outside of like this community do something like this really big. I could be wrong, but this is just little things that I've noticed. This is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. This one. So as soon as you open it, when I was holding it up, 2 of these items right here fell out. So I just put them in the front page, but they won't be here when you open the book. They'll actually be tucked like more towards the center or towards the end of the book in one of these pages. But I just put it on here. So this is basically 2 other things that you get aside from the envelope. The envelope just comes in like this. It has like little cutouts there, so you can just like tuck it in and it holds. This is what that looks like when you open it. At the very back, that's where they included the CD. Has more of this right here, just Beautiful Chaos. a lot of graphics, a lot of stuff to look at. Just again, really nice. So this is the bonus content here, right here. So we're gonna start off with the stuff that came out loose. This is the first thing you get is a poster. I want to say these are 11 by 17. I think the other one is also 11 by 17. Whenever I get posters like this, I either like to laminate them, mount them, or just buy a frame for it and then hang them. I think for this specific material that it's printed on, I would prefer to buy a frame, just in case you guys happen to get this EP. Those would be the options if you like to preserve your posters in case you want to display them, but without them getting ruined. That is what I would recommend. So it just has all the members on there from like their promo shots. Has this little kind of like pamphlet, if you will. This is how big it is. It has like beautiful chaos, has like a bunch of imagery. Their logo, I'm assuming, is what's in the center. Yes, it is. Just says KATSEYE at the bottom, KATSEYE on the back. And when you open it, it just has a bunch more images here. Has like Q&As and stuff, I think, on the corners. Has lyrics from the songs. And it just has a bunch more pictures. So visually, the albums are very beautiful, and then they did a really good job. They honestly continue to step it up with everything that they do. That's just what they look like. A few other pages of just like content, lyrics. Then you have the actual envelope. Very similar to the first one. This one just has beautiful chaos on it. It does not say KATSEYE, but it has their logo. This one though does feel a lot lighter, and I feel like, I could be wrong, I'll find out when I'm like editing this video, but I feel like this one has less items than the first one, maybe like 1 or 2 items less than the first album did. But I feel like you do, if you were to get like the exclusives, like the store exclusives, you do get, I think, 1 or 2 items. So I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just felt, I think because the items were more kind of like displayed throughout the book rather than stuffed all in the envelope, I think that's why it feels less. But I feel like I could be wrong, and you could be getting the same amount of items. But yeah, first thing is the sticker pack. It says Beautiful Chaos. KATSEYE, second EP, says stickers, has these little stickers on there. It has like the KATSEYE logo, song titles. They're very like neon, playful, kind of like MTV-ish looking stickers. You then get this like little 4x6. I think this isn't, so this is an actual postcard. It says Beautiful Chaos. Has like a place for you to put a stamp. Has like a note written, or like a note from the member that is pictured on the postcard, which in this case I got Sophia. That's just what that looks like. You then get a KATSEYE Polaroid. Has like all the members on it. This is what I was like talking about earlier as well, even with the Polaroid. Has like Beautiful Chaos on the back. I don't know if you can see that. It has like little gem stickers kind of like placed on the Polaroid. They're not actually like there to peel off. I think they're like just added when it was printed, and even then like you could still feel the texture. They feel like they pop out. It's a nice little touch. Next thing you got is this little photo card. This is actually a new item that you didn't get in the last EP. This is actually really nice. So it just says Beautiful Chaos, KATSEYE on the back, and this is actually meant for you to add your favorite photo cards of your favorite members, sorry. And it comes with this like little chain for you to just carry it with you. So kind of like the key rings that we got on the first one, this is a nice little kind of touch for you to display, walk around, kind of show off your bias, if you will. As far as biases go, I feel like mine currently at the moment, they changed, but I think my main ones at the moment are Daniela and Laura and Manon. But I mean, I'm a huge fan of all the members equally, individually. They're amazing. They're incredible. They're doing their thing. They're killing it. So these are the little photo cards that I got for this specific EP. So again, they're usually randomized. You never really know which ones you're gonna get. In the back, you get their signature. You get KATSEYE, Beautiful Chaos signatures. In this one, I got Daniela and Sophia. So that's what those look like right there. And yeah, that is that. Okay, so to get into the actual book, this is what it looks like. Again, I'm gonna just skim through it. I don't want this video to be super long, but you get the CD in the back. You get a bunch of these pages. Again, promo shots, close-ups, solo shots of all the members. I think this one, they definitely went all out. Here, that is Manon there. It's nice. Honestly, they really did a good job with this one. Yep, all the members there. You have the checklist there. Same thing. I think you also get like pages with dedicated to the songs, the lyrics. You get like little kind of like personal details from each member. I think this is like the like thanks, like the acknowledgements, I want to say. This is like all the thank yous from each member of KATSEYE. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's really great. Honestly, I'm really happy with this purchase. I will be doing more unboxings and more hauls soon. I do want to show off again all of my impulsive purchases. Some stuff are going to be great, just like what I showed you today. Some stuff are going to be maybe not so great, and I'll be regretting it and hoping to replace it with a different purchase to make me happy. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I am going to be posting a lot more frequently. I don't want to say what days yet because I don't have a set schedule in mind. But yeah, I'll be posting a few more videos. I'll be posting all sorts of different content. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed to the very end, thank you so much. Please make sure to give this video a like. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below who your favorite KATSEYE member is, who's your bias, which album is your favorite, what song is your favorite, whether you have all the albums, which one do you have, which one you're getting. Talk to me in the comments. I will be seeing you guys in the next video.